How's it going, everyone? You got Corey here, aka MegaCrasher, and I welcome you guys back to a new video here. Now, this video, for all intents and purposes, just like my last video, is going to be a serious video, but with some more positive light to it here. Now, this is going to be a follow-up to my last video as well. I kind of just wanted to address a couple of things, and most importantly, address all of you as a community, and as my friends, and as an extension of my family. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Where do I even begin? Seriously, where do I even begin with all of this? I did not expect in such a short amount of time and as fast as it happened, just a huge outpour of support, of understanding, of love, and of positivity, and, you know, reinforcing the fact that you guys have my back and that you guys, you know, have always been by my side. And honestly, it's just like, you know, someone made this analogy a while ago, and I deeply apologize. I can't remember who it was, but picture this. Picture me being Necrozma and you guys being the light that restores the energy and the light within myself, and I become reborn again as Ultra Necrozma. You guys have loaned me your light, you guys have gifted me your light, and I feel fresh and brand new. Honestly, you know, I feel like that video, as negative as it was, because I wasn't in a good headspace, I was very upset. I was going through a really, really bad bout of depression, and for all intents and purposes, you know, I'm still not 100%. There's obviously still some challenges that you know, I'm currently dealing with and all that stuff, in terms of you know, mental health and all that stuff. But here's the thing. Is that I honestly I'm at a loss for words, you know, to be perfectly honest with you. And this video is on the spot too, so I do apologize. But please, you know, like I said in the last video, please loan me a little bit of your time and your patience. I promise you I'll do the best I can to make this as, well, hopefully not a long video. But, you know, there is a couple things I do need to say. But first off, you know, I just gotta say thank you guys. Like, seriously, just some of the stuff that you guys have said in the comments really just warms my heart. It really, really does. And to be honest with you, it just makes me think, you know what? It's like, despite all the challenges and obstacles and shortcomings that have taken place so far on my journey on YouTube, you know, it's really easy to focus on the negative and, you know, let that pull you down, and it's, you know, a lot harder to focus on the positive. Like, because here's the thing, is that it's just like with news, right? News tends to focus a lot more on, like, negative and more dramatic sort of stories to get more of a kind of reaction, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to get more of you know, more of the viewers hooked, so to speak. But you hardly hear about anything positive, you know? And I feel like that, you know, that kind of ties in with this situation here. You know, I've just been so fixated on, you know, comparing myself to other people, and it's just like, why should I compare myself to other people? They're not me, and I'm not them. You know, I'm not JT Valor, I'm not Zo2Dots, I'm not FLW Videos, I'm not, you know, I'm not any of these other awesome creators. I'm my own person, I'm my own man, you know? I'm my own entity here on YouTube, and I should stick with it, you know? Rather than being a carbon copy or a wannabe of someone else, I should focus on being myself, focus on building up what I can bring to the table. And I know that what I can bring to the table is something different and something fresh and innovative. It's just, the thing is that I have to work on what it is that I'm bringing to the table. And believe me when I say, I still got a lot of work I gotta do, man. I got a lot of work I gotta do, but I'm willing to go through with it. I don't give a damn how long it takes me. I could be 80 right here, you know? I could be 80 and still learning, you know? And for all intents and purposes, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's kind of one of the reasons why, you know, you could say that I put so much heart and so much emotion into this, because when I see YouTube failing before my eyes, you know, at least in my head anyways, that's what's going on, it just really hurts me. It really sets me into like a negative tailspin, you know? And I can't let that happen. But, you know, sometimes that's how depression works. Depression is like the devil. It capitalizes on even the smallest window, and it exploits your greatest fears and your greatest weaknesses. And, you know, that's just the thing. It's that, you know, for every time that you go into a negative tailspin, for every time that you fall down, you know, you're bound to get back up. And it's not just about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. And there hasn't been a time in my life that I have been knocked down and stayed down. I've gotten back up, you know. I mean, if I stayed down, I probably wouldn't be here, you know. Because there's been some pretty egregious moments in my life where I had to make a choice. You know, it was either do or die kind of thing. But we won't rehash those memories because I'm not in those dark times. Not no more. Not for several years, you know. I've always had, you know, somewhat of a clear mind, even when I was, you know, going through, you know, my depression spells. Like, I never thought about, like, taking my own life or anything like that. That's beyond, like, acceptable. Because the thing is that, you know, it's something that a really good friend of mine from college, from cop college, he used to say this, you know, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, if that makes any sense. And I'm sure you guys understand, you know, what that analogy means. And not to mention also, you know, how would my mother feel? How would my sister feel? You know, my special needs 15-year-old sister who looks up to me like, you know, like a father figure, you know? How would my friends feel? How would all of you feel? You know, how would Jason feel? How would my brother feel? You know, things like that. How would my father feel? How would my stepmom feel? How, you know, you guys get the idea. So here's the thing, right? Is that I got to keep saying to myself, I can and I will, because those are five words that I've lived by ever since Roman Reigns had made that statement back in 2015. When he was having his build-up to his WrestleMania 31 match with Brock Lesnar. Which, for all intents and purposes, I thought that match was pretty good, you know? Kind of a fun match to watch, but, you know, I digress. I just wanted to say that, you know, I want to apologize for any of you guys that have been deeply concerned about me. I know there was also a lot of you guys that commented your concern and all that stuff. I know that it was especially God Hunter, aka Matthew Salvatore. I hope I said your name right. You know, he actually made a video responding to me. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, I'll link it down below. I was not expecting that, and that right there, you know, that's a true blue human being right there. That's a true blue friend, family, and supporter right there. And any fandom would be lucky to have someone like that in supporting of them, you know what I'm saying? Now, with all of that being said, you know, I hope that you guys are following me so far. I do apologize. It got a little bit rambly here. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer video than I had originally planned, but I do apologize, and I hope that you guys understand that. Now, with that being said, that kind of does move me on to the next thing I want to talk about here, and that is in regards to the future here of this channel. Now, it's pretty scary when I say future, right? Because, you know, when someone says, oh, you know, addressing the future of my channel and all that stuff, sometimes it means, like, that they're going to be taking a break. Sometimes it means that they're going to be quitting or, you know, changing something big or whatnot. Like, just, you know, something that could very well be impactful. Now, I want to let you guys know that I'm not quitting. I'm not even taking a leave of absence, okay? What I'm going to be doing, right? And this is something that I really had to think about, but this is something that, you know, I kind of put into perspective for myself and had others put into perspective for me as well. Jason, for example, my brother, you know, MMS Bloodhound, you know, that's his YouTube name. He actually agrees with the fact that what I should do from here on in is shelf the MegaCrasher persona. Now, I'm not talking about retiring the MegaCrasher persona, because that's something that did bring me here to this point. But here's the thing, is I do feel like that the MegaCrasher persona overall has in fact been worn down to a nub. It has been just completely overused and overdone, at least in my opinion. Now, with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's not going to be, you know, a case of me retiring the character. That is not the case at all. But what I am going to be doing is, one of the biggest changes I am going to be making here from here on out is every single video that you see, unless I have a disclaimer otherwise, you're going to be seeing me as myself. Of course, you know, I'll do my new intro where I say, how's it going, everyone? You got Corey here, aka MegaCrasher, because MegaCrasher is, you know, the name of my channel after all. You know, it's a namesake here. So, you know, even though MegaCrasher, the name, is going to be part of the introduction, I just want you guys to know that I'm coming at you guys as myself, as Corey, as the man, as the creator, not as the character or anything fictional on that regard. So that way, you know, not only you guys get to see, you know, hopefully how talented I am naturally without having to rely on a persona or, you know, a character or anything like that, but also, you know, I'm sure for you guys that use headphones, it's going to be a lot easier on the ears, because you're not going to have MegaCrasher shouting and going woo and all that stuff. I think that was probably one of the biggest issues, was the fact that I was like, you know, kind of like high pitch wooing at times and all that stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I can kind of understand how that can be a little bit cringeworthy, how that can, you know, kind of blow out someone's eardrums and turn people off from wanting to watch my videos, because, you know, it can get really loud and all that stuff. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be shelving the MegaCrasher character and only bringing it out for special occasions. Now, what those occasions are going to be, they're going to be certain kind of reactions. There's going to be certain kind of rage/responses or whatnot, parodies. So I want to really make it something that people can look forward to, you know? Rather than people expecting the MegaCrasher character, it's something that, you know, you guys would hopefully eventually look forward to and maybe miss a little bit. And then when you see a MegaCrasher video out, it's just like, oh shit, it's like, you know, he's going to be in character, man. This is going to be good kind of thing, you know? What's MegaCrasher going to be reacting to and all that stuff? Like, you guys catch my drift? So, with that being said, guys, you know, I am, like I said, going to be making this change where I am going to be doing my content from now on as myself. So, any sort of hype, any sort of energy is going to be all natural, and I'm going to be 100% cool and calm, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you know, me being human and me being me, after all, like having natural energy and being a natural hype man and all that stuff, there are going to be some moments where I could get a little bit loud, but just know that, you know, it's not going to be MegaCrasher loud, it's going to be Corey loud, you know? It's going to be me. I'm going to be coming at you guys as myself. Now, as for MegaCrasher videos, what I will be doing is posting a 20-second disclaimer, so that way for you guys that are wearing headphones or all that's like anything that involves like, oh, like, you know, you guys have to turn it way down, like that 20 seconds will give you time to either adjust your volume or, you know, plan accordingly for that video. But basically, guys, what's going to be going down is it's going to be a disclaimer about 20 seconds long, and, you know, showcasing, you know, the text and what it is that is to be expected in that MegaCrasher video, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I hope you guys understand where I come from on there as well. Now, before I go, I do want to give a special mention to my friend Frank, aka the official Flareon and Amy Rose channel. That guy's on his way up to 100 subs. I believe he is at 87. So, 13 away from the big hundo, you know? I think he would really, really appreciate it, and it would really make his day if we could help him get to that point, you know? I want to see the guy get to 100 subs. So, the link to his channel will also be in the description box down below. It's definitely something that I think is worth checking out. You know, I always get a huge kick out of his videos. The guy's funny as hell, you know. He does a lot of gameplay videos, a lot of Sonic, a lot of, I believe, Street Fighter. And he also uploads gaming soundtracks as well, which I think is pretty damn cool, you know. Just really kind of playing into the whole Let's Play and, you know, the old school games and stuff like that. I think that's honestly really cool because I grew up with that stuff. So yeah, definitely check him out, guys. He's on his way up to 100 subs. And I think honestly, it would make the days of his community as well. It would definitely make everyone's day in that regard. So let's show him some of that, that community support, that Crasher community support. You know what I'm saying? So guys, that's going to be it here for this video. I do have another video planned for you guys later on today, but right now I am going to get a little bit of rest because I did just get off a 12-hour night shift. I also want to give a shout out to Jason, who has helped me with piecing the what needs to be in that video, like what is involved in that video. It's going to be a PowerPoint presentation. I'm not going to spoil anything else other than that detail right there, so big shout out to him. This is something that he worked really hard on, so I'm really looking forward to doing this video, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. It's something that I think you guys would actually be pleasantly surprised with. And I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one small hint. It is a series that I haven't done in a very, very long time. Not since last year. Try to wrap your head around that. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it here for this video. I say thank you guys so very much for watching. God, I love you guys so very much. Seriously, man. Like, this is just unprecedented. Like, my feelings right now, man, like, I feel like my heart could burst. I feel like my heart could just burst with joy, You guys restored the light in me. Obviously, there's still some, things I got to deal with in terms of, like, mental health, such as my depression, my anxiety, and all that stuff. But we can do this. We can do this, guys. If we put our minds to it, we can do this. You restored the light in me, and I feel like that even though I still got a long way to go, I can do this. And it's all thanks to you guys. And remember this, allow me to pass this on to you guys. I can and I will. Remember those words, and always remember to stick with fighting with your dreams. Fight for your dreams, and they will fight for you. That's a little something else I kind of wanted to share. Just keep on fighting, man. Stay positive and optimistic no matter how dark times may get. And no matter how many times you get knocked down, like I said earlier, it ain't about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up, And this is me getting right back up and coming at the depression, just swinging harder than ever, man. And just coming at YouTube in general, swinging harder than ever, So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Once again, thank you, and have yourself a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.